Welcome back to another episode here on The Richter Show. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the Ace Rent-A-Car. Now specifically it's going to be the one in the Fort Lauderdale airport that is located in Florida in the USA. So let's dive right into it. It's actually going to be a short video because there's not much to it. I just rented out a car, but I'll give my honest review, and it's always based on my experience. And in this case, I want to start off by saying that the car I rented, I use an option called the wild card, where you typically pay less when you're doing your booking, and then when you get to the rent place, they give you whatever the car they want, whatever they have available. So you don't get to pick and choose. So that's usually what I do to save myself a little bit of bucks, but sometimes it can come bite you around. So what I mean by that is that sometimes you can get lucky and you can get a very affordable economy car, or in this case, it happened to me for the first time. I picked the wild card and I got a pickup truck. Once again, there's nothing wrong with the pickup truck. I can drive the pickup truck, but it consumes a lot of gas. So I ended up paying a little bit more when it comes to gas. So you got to keep that in mind. Either way, that's no big issue for me. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose when it comes to gas. And especially since I'm traveling by myself, there is no issue with whatever car I really get though. I'm by myself either way. And I don't bring that much luggage. But diving right into it, right into the rental place. From the moment I got to the airport, it was very easy, very quick. I had to get a shuttle within the airport itself to the actual car rentals. There's an internal shuttle, it's free, and it goes by basically all day and all night. Once I got to the rental place, I looked for the ones that I rented in, which was Rent-A-Car, Ace Rent-A-Car. I went there, they greeted me, I just gave them my ID, they looked up in the system, they saw that everything was already paid, everything was already done online. And the one thing that I do have to mention, which is something I don't like when I come to South Florida, is that they have tolls here, especially in the Miami area. So I don't have something that's called a Sun Pass, so I have to get it with the rental. It's a couple of bucks, and you can use the toll up and down as many times as you want. If you refuse to get it and you pass through it, you're gonna get charged the toll plus a bigger fee, and it's not worth it. Unfortunately, that's just the way that the Sunshine State works, and that's an extra charge that you have to keep in mind. And of course, like always, they try to sell you their insurance. I always recommend to bring your own insurance if you have, or use a credit card that covers damages and there's a liability on it. So I have a tendency to do both, just in case. I bring my insurance card. It's not sponsored, but I use Progressive as an example, and they cover me for renting cars. And then once again, not sponsored, I use in this case, the Chase Sapphire, and that also adds into if I ever get into a car accident, because they will try to trick you to try to sell you stuff, and sometimes even using your credit card, they'll try to sell you another insurance that it's obligated. But hey, sometimes it's just the policy of the rental company. Once again, if you go too cheap, you're gonna end up paying even more. But either way, so I got that out of the way. It was quick, easy. It took me maybe like 5 minutes or less. I probably wasted more time finding the car than actually with the lady at the counter, especially since I already had done everything as much as possible online, and I was able to go through it quick. Now, when I got the car, remember what I always say: film the car from the outside and the inside, or take pictures of it, either or. That way you have evidence that if anything does happen to your vehicle, you have proof how it was before and how you returned it, because they try to blame something on you. Make sure you do it at the location itself, so that way you have your evidence if something were to happen. Because it has happened to me before that they try to blame something on me, but thanks to me having videos, I was able to prove that I was innocent and I did not create the damages. Either way, so I'm gonna give a review on Ace Rent-A-Car based on, once again, on my experience, and because I've actually rented from them before on multiple occasions. So on the Richter scale, I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 5. That's right, a 4 out of 5. The reason I don't give them a full 5 is because they always try to scam you, selling you things that you don't really need. I say the word scam, yes, because I think it's not honest when they try to sell you things that you really don't need. You really don't have to have like their insurance, which is always going to be more expensive, but I understand that's part of the job. They need to try to sell you more things so they can try to get more money out of you. And don't fall for the upgrades as well. They try to sell these upgrades last minute, and go with what you already booked online. Go with it though. Now specifically, if you need like a compact car or if you need a big SUV, sure, I understand that. But in my case, if you're a solo traveler like I am most of the time, then just go with whatever they have. Or pick the smallest, cheapest thing, because sometimes picking something that's affordable and something on the lower end doesn't mean that you're going to be saving yourself money, because in some cases you might be getting a vehicle that is maybe like a V8, consumes a lot of gas, and you don't really need that, and you end up paying more just on gas, traveling the same distance that you could have gotten a smaller car like a Toyota Prius or something. Anyway, would I rent from this place? Yes, I would rent from them again. So far to this day, I haven't had really any issues with them. Do I recommend it? Of course. So with that said, I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more videos like these, don't forget to like and subscribe here on The Richter Show. See you on the next car rental review.
Shout out to the host of the Richter. This the Richter Show. The Richter Show.